This has been great. I mean, everything is a 10. My commitment level's a 10. My finish is a 10. I've posted so many videos. I don't want to repeat everything because a lot of you probably heard it. But so I lost about 20 pounds within a month or two of starting this thing. And now I've lost almost 30 on this thing. So I've lost a ton of weight. My more important than the weight, like the pants I'm wearing right now are a 36 waist, and the pants I have in my closet are 44s. So I've gone down 8 inches on my waist. So
Wow.
I'm hoping maybe I've gained some muscle because I've some of my body changes are even more, bigger percentages than my weight. And then towards the beginning, I posted I did do the blood work, so I can tell you guys, my blood work went from I was about to die to I'm going to live forever. My doctor wanted me to take, I had to take diabetes medicine, cholesterol medicine, and blood pressure medicine at the minimum, those three, or he was going to put me in the hospital. And my when I about a month into this, when I had my blood work done, I was completely down to normal levels. So it doesn't mean anything to me, those numbers, but like my blood sugar was like 300 something, and it went down to 60. I mean, it wasn't just like that these numbers were down like 10, 20, 30%. They were down way less than half. Cholesterol, same thing, dropped over 100 points on my cholesterol. And blood pressure went down to pretty much normal from being, I need to be in the hospital. So for me, that's a big part of this is of course the weight and all that, but the medical thing I think is, who knows, maybe on my way to synagogue tonight I'll get run over. But we don't know how long we're going to live, right? Nobody does. But if all things go well, this is going to add many years to my life, especially if I can stick with it. So I'm in on the continuing education.
Bravado, gutless bravado. Let's go.
I'm in bravado. I was even thinking, because I didn't quite get to my target weight. It was a little bit of a stretch. I needed to lose 40, 45, I think, or some 41 pounds, and I only lost like 29 pounds, but no complaints for me. And by the way, I want you to know, a lot of times, not even from the fasting, like I'll exercise. Oh, and by the way, I didn't tell you guys, my father and my grandfather died of heart disease. So, and I look like them, I sound like them, everybody thinks I'm them. So, and they weren't in the best of health, and they did a lot of this yo-yo dieting and crap. So I'm hoping this is it for me. I'm hoping that I will stay healthy, eating healthy, keeping a lower weight, and exercising and all these things. So that's made an unbelievable, impactful difference in my life, in my children's life, in my grandchildren's someday's life. So it's been very helpful. So I'm 10 on the commitment, 10 on the finishing strong. I told you about the medical, and I told you about the diabetes and the measurements. All I know is I haven't measured. I measured before. I haven't measured after yet. But like my pants that I was wearing when this started, literally, I can't even keep them on with the belt. I mean, they just fall straight off. I've lost 8 inches in my ass and my waist and my gut. So I mean, I do look significantly different, and it's all because of you, Bryce and Danny, and just as important, all the support that all you guys have given me, and the camaraderie, as we say. I mean, it's unbelievable that we've been able to do this without being together. But I feel like we've formed some really nice, strong friendships, all of us. But especially, Danny was for all of us. He was kind of our captain, leader, and it was always fun to rib him and to try to compete with him. And then my own group with Bob and Steve. I think Steve got off. He just texted me, but we've become really, really close, and we talk all the time. Not in this venue, but we do a lot of texting, group texting together. So we're communicating all the time, and that whole dynamic has been really, really helpful to me as well. I didn't think it would. I thought it might be kind of corny a little at the beginning, but it's absolutely pushed me to do things that I wouldn't have done otherwise. And it's the format that you came up with, Bryce, with not just the diet and the exercise, but the whole weekly call and the daily rev and getting everybody to compete with each other in different little competitions, and the nature of our group. We got a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of sports guys, and sort of, that competitive nature. That was really, really helpful to me. So that's why I want to stay in this for a long time. maybe just, for a long, long time, because this is a constant struggle. I think just like being an alcoholic or a drug user, I'm a foodie guy and I eat too much and I drown my sorrows in Big Macs or whatever. And so I think I need to constantly be vigilant to make sure that I don't let myself get into that situation again. And I'm very, very worried about that because I've done this before. I think a lot of us have as well. We lost a lot, but we gained it all back. So I do not want that to happen. I'm 100% in for myself and for all of you guys, online or offline or whatever, because I think just as you care about me, I care about you guys. And that's been a pretty special thing. I didn't think, frankly, that would happen, but it's pretty cool, the bond we all have together. And I really appreciate it. I love you guys. So thanks a lot to everybody.